I'm Sproins, and welcome back to the Sproinspack, a custom Minecraft mod pack. Since last time, I've just been doing a little bit of cleanup work around the base, so I'll show you what I've done. Actually, let's go up here first. And I went ahead and put an energetic infuser just right here, so easy access to it. I'll grab my draconic flux capacitor, let that fill up all my tools and armor, and throw it back in there, and it'll charge back up. So we'll just let that go. And I went ahead and I decided to just start using this Draconic Staff of Power as my sword. So I set its, you can see, dig depth and dig size is 1 by 1 and 1, and the attack AoE is set to 25 by 25. And I also turned the dig speed multiplier way down, so it takes a while to dig through stuff, so now it's not instant. So I can use it as a sword. I can just swing it around if there's like mobs surrounding me, and I won't have to worry about taking out the surrounding terrain or anything like that. And of course, I can also change the mode if I need to use it, but I just decided to use this as my main sword because it does so much attack, plus 80, especially now that I've added an enchantment to it. So I went over this before, you can actually just put the enchanted books in and take them out if you don't want them. So I put looting 3 in, and okay. Did it dupe it, or I think that's a visual thing. Anyway, I put looting 3 and I also put sharpness on it. Or is that a visual thing? Okay. Okay, that was kind of weird, but yeah, anyway, with sharpness, it goes up from about plus 60 attack to plus 80. So yeah, this is going to be my sword now. And of course, still going to use the imbued tool because it's instant on anything, has silk touch, and it doesn't actually have a durability. Draconic Staff of Power doesn't have durability really either. It just takes charge, and charge is, of course, it costs me pretty much nothing, but yeah, imbued tool just is completely free of charge. So anyway, let's go down here and take a look at some of the things that I've done. I moved my Tinker's Construct smeltery over here, and really I'm probably not going to ever need to use this ever again, but I decided might as well just to have it here. Kind of expanded it a little bit and made this little border around it, just kind of for looks. And yeah, I went ahead and made a diamond chest and just kind of threw everything in here that's related to Tinker's Construct. So if ever I need to do anything with Tinker's Construct, I can just come over here, and here it is. Now this setup is actually a horse spawner. And yeah, it's connected to a tesseract, of course, so I can turn it on and off, and it'll just spawn horses, and they will fall in to the smeltery. They fall into the smeltery, they will get burned to death and die, and they will be converted into glue. Yes, so you need to slaughter horses in the most inhumane way that I can possibly think of to get glue. And yeah, you can see I have a little bit of glue in there. Do I have enough for demonstration? Yeah, you can just cast it into the basin. It'll give you a block of glue, and the block of glue can be duplicated. So at least I only have to slaughter the minimal amounts of horses. So you just wait, and it will harden into glue. And really, I have no use for glue, I don't think. It's basically interchangeable with slimes, and I haven't found any other uses for it, but yeah, I now have it. So there's that. Over here is, of course, the tree dupe farm, and I did change it up a little bit. I mentioned, I'm not sure when I mentioned it, but maybe an episode or a few episodes back, that I was thinking about dropping it down to floor level, so I did do that. And then I decided to actually just kind of copy this little path design here that I have around just to kind of make it look a little bit fancier. I also decided to swap out the diamond chest that was here for a draconic chest, because draconic chests, they can hold a lot more than a diamond chest. I think this is like, what, 3 times a diamond chest? Yeah, so there's a diamond chest for comparison. Here's a draconic chest. So I'm pretty sure, yeah, that's like 3 at least, or close to 3. But yeah, I also added a elevator right here, so you can quickly get down, access this if ever I need to. Really, I don't, but just nice to have there, just in case. And then over here, I made a couple micro farms. So you can see they're working right now. and they're basically just harvesters. Let's see if I can, and they're connected to trash can, a fluid trash can, so I can have 2 harvesters per, just kind of save on space. So if we kind of dig this out here, you can see a little bit. There's a tesseract down here, and it is supplying these harvesters with energy through the Ender energy conduit, and then of course the item conduit is sucking out anything that it picks up. And it's kind of nice about the conduits is you can have them within the same block space. So I have the same setup over here, and I actually don't have energy going to these guys, I don't think. Well, maybe I do and you just can't see. Yeah, there actually is energy going to these guys, but they're not in use right now. But they're ready to go in case they ever need to. Let's just fill this back up. Doesn't need to be showing. And yes, I have sugarcane and cactus, and of course imaginary time block. I don't know if I mentioned that, but it's right there just to make this process go by a lot faster. And these are all going into the ender chest. So I actually had to give this its own ender chest frequency. At first, it was on the red, white, red, which is the same frequency as the mob farm. But this is actually going by so fast that it was backing up the mob farm chest. Well, I mean, it wasn't like really crazily backing it up or anything, but it was making it slow down just a little bit. It was like filling this chest up, and it had to dump the sugarcane and cactus first before it got to everything else. But that's all been taken care of. And of course, I added the cash over here. You can already see 35,000, 36,000. Yeah, so these haven't been running a really long time, and already they're doing pretty well. And of course, all the other mob farms are working just fine. See rotten flesh and bones and all this stuff. Really only interested in like the really important stuff like gas tier, but I'm already close to 10,000 of those. So yeah, I could honestly probably shut down the mob farm and just be completely fine. A lot of the stuff I don't even need, like rotten flesh, you can make a block out of this and duplicate it. With bones, you can make the bone segment. You can duplicate that. I mean, you get bone meal, not bones, but still, there's not a whole lot else I'm going to use bones for. String, you can make wool blocks and duplicate that. And just, yeah, so I don't need a lot of this stuff, but I'm just going to let it run until these things just get filled up, if I can even fill them up. I'll just let them run, and if ever they fill up, that's when I'll shut down the mob farms. There is one problem, however, and that is with the magma cream. So for the magma cream, 176, I'm not getting a whole lot of it, and I'm not sure why. I think it could be a problem with the actual mob farm. We can go over there and look at that for right now. Alright, so you can see they're kind of jumping away, and they're outside of the killing range. But then when they are killed, see, they're outside, but they're just not dropping the magma cream. So I really don't know what's going on. But while we're out here, I can also talk about another thing that I did. See, vacuum hoppers. I added vacuum hoppers just to collect the XP. So those vacuum hoppers, I filled up their inventory with like dirt, just so they wouldn't be collecting some of the mob drops. But they're collecting the XP. And connected to the bottom of the vacuum hoppers is a fluid transfer node from extra utilities, and that is going into a tesseract with a new frequency. And we can go back to the base to look at that. So that is going over here to this tesseract. This tesseract has its own frequency, so there's 4 tesseracts connected to each of the other item hoppers. I probably could have saved and just did one, but oh well. So yeah, this is connected to XP, and here's another liquid transfer node. So this is receiving the XP, and this is putting it into this bedrockium drum. So yeah, all that XP isn't going to waste. Now I haven't set up another XP collector at the ghast farm, the ghast and blazes, so that's probably something I should do, because those will be giving quite a bit of XP as well. Yeah, but anyway, that's pretty much all that I've done around here at the base in between episodes. So, yeah, let me just see what I want to do today, and I will be back. Alright, so today I think what I want to do is explore some of the other dimensions that we still have to kind of unlock in this world. And the first one on my list would be the danger dimension, which you need to right click on an unstable ant, and I just so happen to have some unstable ants over here. So let's go ahead and right click and let's see what this dimension looks like. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and add new, and this is called the danger dimension. We'll commit that one. Alright, so let's just take a look around. Looking for spawners, or there's a mob. Let's see if we can attack him. Dragon. I actually think you can tame these dragons and ride them around and stuff, but we're just going to attack him. Alright, so he's not too tough with this draconic tool. And it looks like he dropped raw beef. Yeah, I'm pretty much past the point where anything that I find here would really help me out, but I just thought these dimensions might be kind of interesting to just see what they look like. Maybe offer a new challenge, like that dragon wasn't very difficult. But there doesn't seem to be a whole lot else around here. Yeah, so let me take a look around, and I'll be back if I find anything interesting. Alright, here's a little structure that I found. And some spawners. Robo sniper. Alright, I don't see... Is that the robo sniper? Yes. Alright, so they dropped a bunch of stuff. Is there anything inside the structure? Is there an entrance? Here is an entrance. It sounds like some more of those robo snipers are around. So they're dropping redstone and redstone related things? Okay. Robo pounder. I'd really like to see what's in that chest. Well, it didn't look like much. Hey, I can't open it for some reason. Alright, I think that was the last of them. And they drop all kinds of stuff. And just as I thought, that chest wasn't worth all that effort. So yeah, I'm gonna keep looking around, but so far... Yeah, so far this dimension isn't really impressing me. Alright, here's another structure, a giant pumpkin. Yep, and inside we just have some ghost pumpkin skelly spawners. What do they drop? This is from a nightmare that was in here. Alright, not really sure what they drop. But what is this? Terrible Terror. Alright. Yeah, still pretty unimpressive though. There's some interesting stuff in this dimension, but yeah, I think I'm gonna get out of here. Alright, we're back in the overworld, and yeah, I think I'm gonna dump off some of this experience. I forgot to mention this, but I crafted this experience rod, and I just have it here on a drying rack, so I can hang it up, pick it up whenever I need it, and with this you can put experience into or out of this drum. So if I just shift right click, all my experience will go in there, and then I can just right click to take experience, one experience at a time. So yeah, it's pretty neat. Alright, so anyway, the next dimension that I want to go to would be the chaos dimension. So to go to the chaos dimension, we need to right click on a butterfly. Let's see if there's butterfly close by. I haven't seen too many around here, but I do see a lot of them when I go to, let's see, Utopia dimensions, mostly when I go to where the gas farm is. Yeah, there's some butterflies. I don't know if this is the right kind of butterfly. Let's just try to right click on them. That's a little bit difficult. Yeah, and these like lightning bugs, fireflies, they spawn like crazy out here. I'm not sure why, but sometimes I'll come out here and there will just be so many of them that the world's really laggy. I'm not sure what causes that, but anyway, rainbow butterfly. I think that's what we need to click on. Right click, empty hand. I'm trying. Yeah, see, it's a little bit laggy, and it could be because of those fireflies, but I'm not sure why. Not sure why that happens out here. I'm trying to right click on these butterflies, but it's not working. Maybe it's the wrong kind. Alright, there we go. And so this is the chaos dimension. Not really sure what to expect. Doesn't look very chaotic to me. Okay, what's that? Looks like a some kind of sky shark. What's that? I'm guessing there's going to be like all kinds of insane mobs around here that I of course can't hit, and they have crazy knockback to make it hard for me. Alright, he's not too tough. I got all these extra hearts and draconic armor. I'm not too worried about. Just kind of interested in what he drops. Oh, he shoots webs. Slow me down. Come on, guy. Alright, so what does he drop? What is that for? Big Bertha Blade. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's like a crazy... What is Big Bertha? Big... 500 attack damage. Yeah, I think that's what I need to get. So maybe I could go on a little quest to try to get Big Bertha. I need the Big Bertha Blade, Big Bertha Handle, and Big Bertha Guard. So I guess this is just a kind of a monster hunt. That'd be kind of interesting. But first, I want to look around a little bit and explore, of course, like I did the last dimension. Well, that guy's friendly. He's not attacking, so I'll not attack him. But yeah, I kind of just want to go around and see if there's like any interesting points of interest. Any other interesting mobs. So yeah, I'm going to have a little look around, and before I forget, I also need to... Well, I need to set a charm of dislocation, a warp point, somewhere kind of safe. I guess right here, top of this tree. Add new, and this is the chaos dimension. Commit. Alright, cool. So yeah, I'm going to have a little look around, and I will be back. Alright, I just saw an interesting mob. Yeah, this guy. Is he like a phoenix? Or a Leon Terex? Something? I don't know. Let's try to take him out. I believe we're over void though, so if he drops anything important, I might want to pick it up. So we'll just turn the magnet on. Because he might have a piece that we could use for the Big Bertha sword. I really don't like how all these mobs have a crazy knockback and their hitbox is awkward. There we go. So what did he drop? He dropped Kraken Repellent. And it doesn't look like he dropped like a piece of Big Bertha. So I already have a Nightmare Scale. I might have some more of this stuff. I'm not sure. So now I'm really interested in getting this sword that's 500 attack damage. That's crazy because this only does 80. Yeah, that's very interesting. Alright, I'm going to keep looking around. Turn my magnet off while I do that so I don't pick up random crap. Alright, so the last dimension on the list is the termites dimension, and it's called the crystal dimension, and it's a little bit different. Now, I've never done this before, but the way I understand it is there is a mob that you can find, and it's the girlfriend mod. So you have to tame a girlfriend, and you do that by giving them roses, and you can give them one item, and they will hold that item. So when you teleport to the termites dimension, the crystal dimension, you, I guess, lose all your inventory, or you need to be completely naked, have no inventory on you to go to that dimension. So what you can do is give your girlfriend an item, and they'll be able to follow you into that dimension, and they will still be holding the item. So my plan is to capture a girlfriend and give her the enchanted charm of dislocation, and then maybe see if once I go over there I can make a waypoint, and maybe I can transfer myself between those two dimensions with the charm of dislocation and without having to, empty my inventory every time. So first I need to find a girlfriend, and I'm pretty sure, yeah, I saw some over here. So let's just pick any random one. I'm not really a fan of the pink hair. But rainbow, I guess, is better or something. Okay, yeah, they follow you if you hold roses. So, is she mine yet? Are they fighting over me? Is that what's happening? I don't know. Can I give her an item yet? I can feed her. This is weird. I'm not really sure what's going on. Can I give her the enchanted charm of dislocation? Yes. Alright, okay. I guess whenever she starts to fight other girls, that means she's mine. So anyway, let's grab a golden lasso. Make sure we don't lose her. Oh, she took my lasso. Maybe I need to give her an item first. Where'd she go? Alright, that is some loyalty there. Let's give her a dirt block. Here you go. Now maybe we can right click on her. Nope. Well, how will she follow me? No! Oh, she killed that other girlfriend. Okay. Anyway, maybe she'll teleport like a wolf or a dog. Let's see. Let's go over here. No, let's go back to the base. She's not teleporting. So I'd really have to make her follow me all the way from where she is. Looks like that might be the case. On the ground, there's plenty of places to teleport. Okay, I don't think she's going to teleport. Darn. Well, maybe I can grab them with a golden lasso before I tame them. Right. Let me just dupe some more poppies. Alright, let's go back and... I guess we're gonna have to find another girlfriend. Where were they? There's one. I guess pink hair will do this time. Oh, nope, there's mine. Did she teleport or what's going on? Yeah, she does teleport. I guess I was just too far away. Alright, let's slowly walk back to my base. Alright, I'm just about ready to go. I made a chest that I can put all my stuff in. And I actually made a secondary charm of dislocation. Let's also take the armor off. Yeah, I made a secondary charm of dislocation just in case I lose it. Man, I move really slow without that armor. Yeah, anyway, oh, I also have, well, don't know if I'll lose this either. Yeah, I think just to be safe, I'm going to take it off. Just to be safe. Even my hearts. Alright, and now let's make a... we'll just call this base. Alright, and then give her this. And now, right click on the termite and hope that this worked. Alright, she followed me. She has my charm of dislocation. She's not giving it back to me. Maybe I got trade or something. Here. No? What's going on? There we go. Alright, so now... add new... darn. Okay, so I respawned back in the crystal dimension. But where is my death? That's pretty far away from my death. And it's going to be dangerous to try to get back there. But I have to try. Alright, I was able to make it back. Let's do this quickly. Grab our charm. Oh, I forgot to take off my traveler's glove, but it still worked. Okay, anyway, add new. Okay, it doesn't matter what it's called. And back to base. Alright. Alright. So hopefully that worked. Now let me just, let's grab some stuff and see if we can take it between the two dimensions. Just for a test. And if this works, then I will, yeah, be more willing to take some more stuff. So, let's see. Into the dimension. And I still have my stuff. And it's still really scary. Girlfriend's doing some work for me, though. And so, I'll never have to use these termites ever again. Right. I'm confident that I should be able to cross over into the other dimension with all of my stuff. Let's put this back on. I guess I also don't need the angel ring, do I? But I might as well. Not wearing anything else. Right, let's put the glove back on. Let's put the red heart canister, the yellow heart canister. Right, and now should be able to take this. And hopefully everything doesn't disappear. Alright, cool. Thank you, girlfriend. Alright, so I'll just let her take care of those guys. And this is the crystal dimension. This is the last one that I had on my list. See, these guys are so difficult. And he's dead now. Alright, so now I can take a proper look around here. And also, let's take our actual charm. Add new. Crystal. Dimension. Alright, cool. So yeah, this place looks pretty interesting. Everything's made out of crystal. I did see... where is it? There's a whale. Maybe the whale has something I could use for Big Bertha. I don't know. Probably not. Anything that dies that quickly, probably. Crystal tree wood. That's interesting. Yeah, these guys, these crystal apple cows, very large crab. Let me go ahead and grab the soul of one of these guys. Where are my... there they are. Soul vial. Alright. Alright, because I might want to farm some of these crystal apples and see what they do. But yeah, this is all very weird and interesting at the same time. So yep, I'm going to have a little look around, and if I see anything that's really crazy, I'll let you know. Well, that was kind of really crazy. What the hell? Vortex. And of course, everything's got to have knockback. I wonder if there's like a knockback protection enchantment that I can find. Where'd you go, Vortex? Alright, let's stop these Vortex from spawning. Crystal energy. Tiger's eye block. Tiger's eye sword. Interesting. What are these? Oh, these just more rotors. Rat sword. And then what do we got here? Alright. Nothing too amazing. Squidzuka. Alright, little guys. What does Squidzuka do? It shoots squids. And they're hostile towards me. But I created them. There's one of those crystal apples, though. Looks like it gives me strength and regen. That's kind of neat. Alright, next layer. Just some rats. Food. I think I'm actually supposed to work my way up as opposed to working my way down. But yeah, man, that looks pretty amazing, I gotta say. Like, you can see the bedrock through all the glass. That's really cool. Yeah. Anyway, so now I can freely come in and out of this dimension as well. What's the water? Is this just water? Kyanite. Kyanites. There's some really awesome looking blocks and stuff that I could take and probably duplicate them, use them on my own builds and stuff, but yeah. What's in here? Some of these urchins. Broke the chest. I don't think anything very important was in there. But yeah, that's pretty cool. I'm gonna have a quick look around, and then I think I'm gonna head back to base and see about making this Big Bertha sword. So I will be right back. Alright, so that's actually going to be it for this episode. we discovered a bunch of the dimensions. We can now freely transport in between all of the orespawn dimensions, including the crystal dimension, which is awesome. But now that I know there's that awesome sword, Big Bertha, yeah, I think the next thing I want to do is try to craft it. So I'll have to go on a hunt and find all of the mobs that drop these things, and that'll probably take up an entire episode. So we'll just end this one here, and between this one and the next, what I'll do is I'll research, I'll look and find what mobs drop what items and where to find them, which dimensions. Like for example, I already have Mantis Claw, and I think Water Dragon Scale. I think Water Dragons spawn in the overworld, but Green Goo, I don't know. A freaking ray gun. Yeah, I don't know where to get that or if I gotta craft it or what. So yeah, I'll do a little bit of research, and next time we can just jump into trying to craft the Big Bertha. Should be pretty awesome. 500 attack. So yeah. Anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you next time.